the line. This is the line we are talking about now. Okay, D is the line. D is the line which is dividing the. So basically, we want to prove that given that DE is parallel to BC, and we have to prove that, and also given that there is a triangle ABC, and we have to prove that AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. So only one thing you have to do is you have to draw one construction. You have to remember. Construction is joint from E, you draw like this, one perpendicular, and from D also you draw one perpendicular here. Okay, so these two perpendicular you have to draw, and the second thing, these two perpendiculars you have to draw. So whatever it is the name you can give as per the book, I will give the name. So the book N and M. Okay, and join C and D and join E and B. These are two constructions you have to do. Drawing perpendicular EN, which is perpendicular to AD, and another perpendicular DM, which is perpendicular to AE. And the second thing is join C and D and join B and E. This much construction you have to do. Then proof of this is, proof means you have to find what will the plan is that you will find the area of triangle ADE, and also you will find the area of triangle BDE, that will come out to be certain ratio. And again what you will find is again area of triangle ADE, and upon area of triangle DEC, that will come something. And also then you will use the property that BDE area is equal to DEC area, because these two are between the same parallel. Between the same parallels, these triangles are on the same base and same parallel, therefore their area is equal. Therefore then we'll take the ratio of this one to the ratio of this one, and then we'll easily, because these two are equal, this ratio and this ratio are equal, because BDE is equal to DEC and AD is already equal. So only that we have to take the. So what is the area of AD is half into base into height. Now base, if you take AD as the base, then height will be EN. This AD is the base, height is the EN. And here BDE, again half into base we can take as BD, base we can take as BD, and height will be same EN only, because that is the perpendicular drawn. So height will be EN only. Likewise, if you see here, half into, we can take the base as AE. This AE we can take as base, and DM we can take as height, and half into base we can take as EC. This EC is the base, and DM is the height again. Now these two will get cancelled, these two will get cancelled. Now you can see that, now you know that BDE and DEC are equal. Therefore these two ratios are equal. Therefore we can say that, first we have to write that area of BDE triangle is equal to area of DEC triangle, because they are between the same parallel and the same base. Therefore AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. From the equation number 1 and 2, we can say like that. Proved. So this theorem is very important. They may ask you in exam also. So please write it once. Either you can do one thing, you can write without seeing the board also now itself. That will be better for you. Okay. Or you can write it partially seeing the board and partially doing it yourself. Okay, guys. Or you can go through it once and write it yourself one time. So that way it will help you. Just like copying it is not required, because already you have done that copying work. Okay, and so don't do that. Okay. So I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, please do it. Huh? You give 5 minutes. Please do it. From where you wanted revision? From NCERT only, no, or some other place? Now, from where the questions are expected in exam? This particular exam from NCERT only. Okay, NCERT only. Okay, right. As of now, NCERT only. I'll give you some extra questions for practice from some other book. You can take two questions afterwards from RS Agrawal or some other book. I will give you practice purpose only. So if it is completed, you raise your hand. Okay, quickly do it. Any doubt also, you please ask me. Okay, some of you have joined late also, so you may be having doubt that you can ask now. So write it yourself. Don't copy from board. You can go through the solution. You understood now, then you do it yourself once. Okay, done. So now we'll whether you want me to solve example also. Examples, should we solve that?
No, sir.
No need, na. You will do, na. No.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Do the example yourself. Okay. Don't forget to do it. That is very important. So question exercise will come. Exercise 6.2. You open it, and that will solve now. And one more theorem, that reverse theorem, that will do now. So what is the reverse theorem? See, the reverse theorem is So I'll write the same language from the book only. Page number 126 in the book. Okay. If a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then it is parallel to the third side. That is the theorem 6.2, the reverse of the first theorem. Okay. So that will prove it now. If a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then line is parallel to the third side. So first we have to draw one triangle. We have to draw one triangle ABC. And if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, let it be DE. And so that means given is triangle ABC, and they are given that it is dividing it in the same ratio. That means AD upon DB, that is equal to AE upon EC. And now we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC. We have to prove it. Now for that construction we are doing, we are assuming actually that let we are actually proof we are assuming that let DE dash, we are doing by contradiction, let DE is not parallel, let DE is not parallel to BC. Then there must be some line which is parallel to BC. Then let DE dash be parallel to BC. Let DE dash be parallel to BC. So DE dash you draw. Then by theorem 6.1, you can write the theorem in your copy afterwards. Theorem 6.1, AD by DB should be equal to AE dash by E dash C. AE dash by E dash C. This one. But this is equation number 2. But already we are telling that AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So here you have to write that. But from 1, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. But now you are telling that it is A dash, therefore from 1 and 2, we can say that AE dash by E dash C is equal to AE by EC. Therefore, E dash and E must coincide. And if they are coinciding, therefore our assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong. It is contradicting our assumption. Therefore, DE is parallel to BC. So just go through it, the solution, and then try to write it yourself in your copy, okay, without seeing it. Go through it first. Any doubt also you ask me, okay, chat box. Then any doubt, please ask, okay. This is the reverse of a basic proportionality theorem. Converse. One more time, can I repeat it? I am repeating it only for you, okay, whoever is asking. But others, you please do your work, okay? If you don't want to listen, no need to listen, okay? So only thing what we have to do is first we are drawing the triangle ABC, and we are drawing this line DE, and we are telling that as per that AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. It's given, and we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC. But what is the proof? We are deciding that let there be a point E dash such that DE dash is parallel to BC, and DE is not, let DE is not parallel to BC. Let DE dash be parallel to BC. Then as per the first theorem, AD by DB should be equal to AE dash by E dash C. But already we are told that AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Therefore, AE dash by E dash C should be equal to AE by EC. Therefore, E dash and E must be the same point only. Then only it is possible. Now, how it is possible that AE dash by E dash C is also equal, is also there, and AE by EC. So both are equal. That means E dash must coincide with E. That means both points are same. That means that DE or DE dash, whatever it is parallel to BC. Proved. So raise your hand if you have completed writing it. Quickly write in rough way. Rough way you have to write, not a very fair way. Rough way also you can write. Medium manner you can write. I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, you please do it. Don't copy from here. Just go through it and write it yourself. I will give you the slide. Don't worry. Giving the slide is not a big thing. I'll give you the slide also. It's not important. Main thing is whether you know how to write in exam or not. Now that is only important. Okay. Just by copying it will not help you. Okay, good. Yeah, most of you have done. Now I'm proceeding now. Okay. I think you have done, all of you. Now coming to the next exercise now. Now we'll do the exercise. Okay. Very easy chapter there. You only selected this chapter. Okay. But we'll do it. Theorem 6.2, exercise 6.2 will do now. So what I will do is I will ask you to just to solve and write answer in chat box. Okay, we'll see who is doing quickly. Then I will tell also. Okay, but I'll tell give you less time only. Okay, so you have to just do it quickly. So exercise 6.2. Now tell me in the first question, you have to apply the basic proportionality theorem. We have to find the value of EC. So you have to use that formula AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Put everything in this formula and find EC. This EC. This is given parallel. Okay. Find out EC. Write in chat box. People are telling 2 centimeter. 2 only. Obviously, by looking also you can tell. This is 1.5. This is 3. Means double. If this is 1, this should be 2. Double. Okay. Quickly I'm telling. Easy way I'm telling. Double. So that will be 2 answer. 1.5 by 3 is 1 upon EC. So EC will be 2. So now tell me what is AD here. The second question, second one, what is AD? By look itself, you can tell. This is 1.8, this is 5.4, 3 times, na? So this, what is the 1/3 of 7.2? That will be the answer. Okay. Hmm. Now people are giving wrong answers here. Okay, 2.4 is correct answer. 2.3 and all is also wrong. 2.4. So you can solve it also normal method. You can just write AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. And then you can do it AD by 7.2, 1.8 upon 5.4. So AD is equal to 7.2 by 3. So AD is equal to 2.4 centimeter. Okay, that's all over. Now before that, all these things I want to tell one more thing. So some one concept is there that I want to talk. This is, I assume that you have written. Coming to one concept, if you have a triangle ABC and you have points D and E, that D is parallel to, okay, you know that by basic proportionality theorem, my voice is less. Now it is okay.
Sir, now correct.
So that AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Okay, that we know. But if you add one on both the side, if you add one on both the side, it will become like this. If you take the LCM, if you take the LCM and add one on both the side, it will become like this. And AD plus DB is AB. This is another corollary of the basic proportionality theorem. You can say corollary or you can always prove in exam. And if you reverse this, DB by AD, again if you reverse this one, is equal to EC by AE, that is also corollary. And if you add one now, then it will become DB plus AD upon AD is equal to EC plus AE upon AE, and DB plus AD is AB upon AD is equal to AC by AE. This is also corollary of the basic proportionality theorem. Okay, so what I am saying is, that you can take this by this, that is equal to this upon this, or you can also say sometimes that uh, total upon this one and total upon this is also equal. And sometimes you can also say that this upon total is also equal to this upon total. Okay, the bottom one upon total is equal to bottom one upon total. So AB by DB is equal to AC by EC, and also AB by AD is equal to AC by AE. These are also corollary of the first theorem, basic proportionality theorem. Okay. how we proved it, you can see we have added one and done it. Please do it yourself, don't copy it. Write this concept yourself, try to write it in your copy by yourself. Are you able to prove it? Then what we did is we reversed that dB by AD, and then we added one again on both the sides, and we found a new thing. Okay, I hope it is clear to all. Just you do it once in your notebook, write down your by yourself without seeing, then raise your hand after that. Okay, any doubt, ask me. Until you have also any doubt, you ask me. Okay. Could you please explain once again? For that only I am born for that only. To explain again, no problem. Yeah. So that only, yeah, that actually in that basic proportionality theorem now we are telling that 1 upon 2, that is equal to 3 upon 4. This one, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. We are telling now, that only written here, that only we are telling now, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. We are telling now. Now we are adding 1 on both the side, plus 1 plus 1, 1 by 1 and 1 by 1. Then we'll take the LCM of DB and 1. So LCM will come DB. Then AD will come plus 1, then DB will come like, na, that one. Then AE plus EC by EC. Okay, LCM we have taken, EC and 1. Then AD plus DB is obviously AB. You can see from the figure itself, AD plus DB is AB. And AE and EC is AC. So we got a new thing. This will be used in solving the questions. Now, likewise, similarly, you reverse this AD by DB. You can write it as DB by AD. And reverse this AE by EC. You can write it as AC by AE. And add 1 on both the side, 1 by 1. And you will get like this. Okay. And then DB plus AD is again AB, AC by AD and AE. So these two things, equation number 3 and equation number 4, these are corollary of the basic proportionality theorem. Okay. Clear now? So raise your hand if you have completed. Try to write yourself, don't copy it from board. If you struck, then you can just see once, like you're cheating in the examiner, like that you can just open your eye and check what is written like here. That way you can do. But don't copy. So most of you are done. Please complete it quickly. Understanding Kashi? Okay, and then I think you have done almost everyone. Only you have to add one, na, that's all. Okay. Now coming back to the exercise. If not, then don't worry. Okay, I'm sharing the slide. Finally, I'll share the slide also. Don't worry. Now coming to the question number 2. This one. E and F. Question diagram is not given. E and F are the points on the sides PQ and PR of the triangle PQR. Okay. And for each of the following, state whether EF is parallel to QR or not. You have to draw the triangle first of all. All of you do it yourself here. I will not do it. I don't want to destroy your attempt. Please draw the triangle PQR and show the points E and F. E point on the side PQ and F point on the side PR. And then whether we have to check whether EF is parallel to QR or not. Okay, if it is satisfying basic proportionality theorem, it will be parallel. Otherwise, the ratio is same, it will be parallel. Otherwise, it won't be parallel. Okay. Now tell me the answer for the first one after drawing the diagram. You check it. Okay. One question I will do, then others you can do otherwise if you want me to do. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay. I'll give 5 minutes. Please try this question. Try it yourself here, please. Yes or no, you have to write in chat box. Okay. After solving for first one, for second one, for third one. You can use the corollary also. So what is the corollary? I'm not drawing the diagram. I'm just telling you. Suppose we have this one now. Even the top one upon the full, this upon total, and this upon total is equal. That also then you can say that this line is parallel to this line. Or the bottom one, this upon total, or this upon is equal to this upon total. Then also we can say they are parallel. Or we can say that this upon this equal to this upon this, top upon bottom equal to top upon bottom, then also they are parallel. Either of the three case they are parallel. You have to check that only, whether their ratio is coming equal or not. First one, some people have started answering. Nishant and Varsha, you have answered. So people are answering. 4 students have answered. They are not parallel like that. People have answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you are facing problem, I just help you. Just to draw the triangle PQR and write the points E and F there. And P by EQ. You can check what is the given in the question that you have to check. What is given? P given 3.9, EQ given 3, PF is given 3.6, and FR is given 2.4. Just check this ratio whether same or not. This ratio you have to check whether it is same or not. 1.3 and 1. This is a 3 by 2 actually. 12 table. 12 3 is a 36, 12 2 is a 24. This is 3 table. Both are not same. This is 1.3, that is 1.5 actually. So not equal, therefore not parallel. First case. Second and third case also please try. Very simple. By looking itself, you can tell second, third also. Second also is easy only. Just check it whether you just cancel it and find the final ratio. You will get some idea. For second one, please answer now. Don't answer for first one now. Jyoti has given some answer in second one. Akshadi, Varsha, Kishore, Pranav. All are telling yes, they are parallel like that. So that ratio you have to check. 4 upon 4.5 and 8 upon 9. Whether they are same. So 40 by 45. You can say this one. Okay. Then you can say that 5 8s are 45. 8 upon 9 is coming. So both are same. So it is parallel. Yes, it is parallel. What about third one? Now for second one is okay. Okay, go on. Now tell me the third one. Here you have to use the corollary. PQ is given and PE is given and PR is given and PF is also given. You have to use the corollary. Now don't answer for second one, answer for third one now. Check properly and answer. Nishant has given some answer. Others also please do it. Chubayu also given second. Jyoti, Kishore, Priyanka. So all are telling it is parallel. Okay. Others also please Pranav. Correct only. You are telling parallel. We can just check it. So what you have to do? Corollary you have to use PQ by PE, because if you draw the diagram PQR, so obviously from corollary total upon this one is equal to PR by PF. So PQ is 1.28. Is same or not? We have to check it. 0.18. And PR by PF is 2.56 by 0.36. You have to check by cancelling. You have to check whether same or not. 128 by 20, 128 by 18, and 256 by both are equal actually. This is half only, na? So both are equal only. Yes. So yes, parallel.
Could you
All
please
should answer here. All should answer. Only 5-6 students are answering out of 26. What others are doing here?
sir, could you please repeat that corollary, sir?
Corollary.
I cannot understand that, sir.
Very late you are telling here. Okay. Only that corollary, just understand it in a surfacial manner. If you have a triangle now, and if you have 2 points now, you join them and let the 2 points be D and E, suppose. Then the smaller upon bigger, or bigger upon smaller, whatever you call. This is bigger, this is smaller, and this bigger and this is smaller. If this ratio is same, then this is parallel, or opposite also. If these are parallel, this ratio will be same. What ratio? AB by AD is equal to AC by AE. If they are equal, then they are parallel. DE is parallel to BC. Both, or if DE is parallel to BC, then they will be equal. Likewise, one more corollary, that we have a triangle ABC. Thus, the bottom upon uh, this upon total is equal to this upon total, or total upon this. That you can tell anything. Ratio is anything. So you can say that AB by BD is equal to AC by EC. Then we can again say that DE is parallel to BC. Or if DE is parallel to BC, this ratio will be same. That is the corollary. Clear or not? All of you. Okay. But what other people are doing, only 5-6 students are answering. Others are simply not telling anything. What happened to you, Rahul? Here nowadays you are not answering. Okay.
Sir, now
Vishnu
understood,
Darshini.
sir. Thank you.
Okay. Rahul, Vishnu, Darshini. Then Gomati, Partha, Vamsi. You people, please actively answer here. Everyone, please. Hmm? Actively involve. Okay. Now coming to, now I'm not. This no need to write. Already you have written these things. So now coming back to the exercise, question number 3. Huh? Exercise figure 6.18 is given for the question number 3, and they are telling in the question that LM is parallel to CB. LM is parallel to CB. This is LM, this is CB, parallel. And LN is parallel to CD. This is parallel to this one. Okay. Now we have to prove something. So one thing, remember that in this exercise, every time you have to use basic proportionality theorem. Okay. Basic proportionality theorem means if a triangle is there and something is parallel to something, then this upon this equal to this upon this. That is the main theorem. And then there are corollaries also. But basic is this one. Now whatever you have to prove, AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. Okay. This upon this equal to this upon this. They are asking us to prove that. So what you can do is one time you can apply in these two triangles. You can apply the basic proportionality theorem and you will get this finally. You will get this by using equation number 1 and 2. So I am giving you hint. You apply basic proportionality theorem corollary, or you can apply corollary, that will be better. Whatever you want to do, you do it. In the triangle ABC, you apply basic proportionality theorem, and triangle ACD also you apply basic proportionality theorem. In ABC, ML is parallel to BC, and ACD NL is parallel to CD. Based on that, you apply the BPT and get the answer. You get the two equations, and then you have to equate the equations. Okay. So try to do it yourself. I should not do it here. Otherwise, you'll never learn. Okay. Please do it yourself. And if completed now, you can even send, or you just wait for me. After completing, raise your hand. Then I will also solve. Okay. You can match your answer with that. Please apply BPT in triangle ABC and triangle ACD separately. Separately, you apply it 2 times. Here and in this triangle. Separate you apply. I have marked the triangle ACD. This is the first triangle. This is the second triangle. In the first triangle, these two are parallel. In the second triangle, these two are parallel. Yellow color. Based on that, please apply the basic proportionality theorem. First, draw the figure. Don't use a book figure. Draw it in your copy and apply the basic proportionality theorem. You have to start using mind here. Mind only you have to use. Otherwise, in exam, you cannot score. Okay. They will not give repeated questions. Okay. They will give new questions only. Apply 2 times basic proportionality theorem, and then we'll get the two equations, and then equate those equations. You will find that something is common in both the equations. Equate them. After completing, raise your hand after getting the final answer. 6 students have raised the hands. Janin, Mahalakshmi, Shubhayu, Varsha, Nishant, Shri Varsha, Malesh, Vishal, Pranav, Priyanka. You have all done this. You are getting the final answer. Good. Kashi, Kishore, Jyoti. Very good here. Very good. Akshadi, Aishwarya, Senthil also done. Everyone has done. Very good, yeah. Extremely happy. No need to for me to solve. No need. Very good, yeah. So that kind of question only will come. Now I am not solving it. I am just solving it. You can just cross check how you have done. I am solving it in short, but still I am solving it just to ensure that you have done properly or not. I am directly using corollary, but in exam try to avoid using corollary. Okay, I am using corollary also. Like that directly you can use also from 1 and 2, but in exam try to avoid. You have to you do it fully. Okay, now solve the question number 4 then. If you have done it, question number 4 I will give you idea. So question number 4 also, you have to, that main task is to identify the triangles in which the lines are parallel and apply the basic proportionality theorem in those triangles, and then get whatever you ask, that whatever is asked in the problem. Okay, that is every question you have to do the same thing only. Identify the correct triangle in which you have to apply the basic proportionality theorem. For example, when they are telling DE is parallel to AC, then you mark it. This is DE, this is AC. Now tell me which triangle belongs to these two lines. Can you write in chat box which these two lines belong to which triangle? DE and AC. Hmm. Yes, Nishant. Yes, Varsha. Correct. Triangle ABC they belong to. Huh? So obviously we have to apply the BPT in triangle ABC first. At that time, forget about other lines. Only remember ABC and DE. That's all. At that time, don't think about DF and AE. Only think that this one triangle is there and this one is there. That's all. Don't think about other lines. Then second, DF is given parallel to AE. So the second is given that DF is parallel to AE. Now which triangle? Now you're again write DF, just to mark it, and parallel to AE. Now you tell me which triangle this DF and AE belong to in chat box. Hmm. Yes. Yes, Nishan, correct. Yes, Marsha. Correct. DF and AE belong to triangle ABE. Obviously, it's clearly visible. Okay. So you don't think about other lines and think about only that triangle and apply basic proportionality theorem in that particular triangle. Okay. 2 times you apply basic proportionality theorem and then get this result. Okay. Do it now. All of you do it. I will not do. You apply 2 times. First you apply in this triangle. Don't forget about other lines. And second time you apply in smaller triangle. This triangle. And forget about other lines in the second time. Sorry. Second time you apply in this triangle. And forget about other lines. First time you apply in bigger triangle and forget about other lines. I have marked red triangle and blue triangle. You have to apply BPT. When you apply BPT, then forget about other lines. Only A, B, C, and D, E. Like that you see. Other lines don't see. So otherwise you will get confused. When you are applying BPT in the smaller triangle, see only the smaller triangle and that line. Don't see the other lines. At that time you see only that smaller triangle. And then see whether you are getting it. Nakul has raised the hand. You have done. Janin has done. Okay, good. Nishant, Vishal, Akshadi, Jyoti. Okay. Some of you will raise the hand first and then start doing like that. Don't do. Okay. Malesh, Varsha, Priyanka, Pranav. All have done. Very good. Rahul also done. Good. Shivani has done. Kishore has done. Okay. Vishnu, Aishwarya, done. Don't panic, okay? Do it, okay? It'll give you time. Do it. Apply 2 times. On the bigger triangle also apply and smaller triangle also apply. Big triangle na. Now you see here what kind of thing they are asking. BF upon FE na. So BE upon EC. So basically the part only you have to apply. Bigger triangle if you apply, start from B only because they also given from B only na. So start in the bigger triangle. BD by DA is equal to BE by EC. Simple only na. And in smaller triangle also start from B only. BD by DA is equal to BF upon FE. Okay. In the smaller triangle. BD by DA is equal to BF upon FE. Okay. Now these two are same. Therefore these two will be same. So BE by EC is equal to BF by FE. You first see the result. What fashion they are given the result. They are starting from B. So you also start from B that side. Okay. Anyway, you will start from B only. No other option. Okay. So that's all proved.
Sir, you are
B.
telling if we use corollary method means they might reduce some mark, no, sir?
Yeah. Sometimes they may reduce. Corollary is not given in book now, but RD Sharma and all they are using corollary. But
Sir,
in our book,
then what alternate method you should use?
now right now we are not. This question there is no corollary na. This question normal only.
No,
BE
sir.
upon EC is equal to BF upon FC. BF upon FE. Sorry, FE. Huh. So
So in exam, writing corollary is risky, sir.
yeah. Somewhat risky.
Sir, then what another method we have to write, sir? We can use BPT and converse of
Or
BPT.
you can do one thing that you can prove the corollary first, like proof kind of thing, and then use that result in that question. In the right side, one corollary like that you write and then prove it. The proof we have done a plus one like that. That you prove it once and then tell that we are using this way directly. That way you can do.
Okay.
Or
In
or
school
you can
also,
write or you can write properly and then prove it. Plus one you have to add and
in school they are using plus one only, sir.
okay. We also will use that. Okay, I will also not use it corollary. If you say I will not use it, we can do by that step by step method also. Don't worry, our CBSE people they are understanding everything. Just you have to explain it first. Right side you can just prove it first, and then use it. Okay, then coming to next one, and definitely this year some checking also will be somewhat liberal checking. Okay, not that kind of that much serious. Somewhere you will have that advantage also. Now coming to over na all of you over others.
Or, sir.
Senthil, we done. Kashi. So from 1 and 2, equation number 1 and 2, we can say that B by EC is equal to BF by FE. Not understanding Senthil. See what is that? BD by DA. First in the big triangle we applied D and E, B, A and C. There we applied BD by DA is equal to BE by EC. Then in the small triangle, another triangle we have taken blue color triangle, BD by DA is equal to BF by FE. Then from 1 and 2, we are saying that. Okay. Okay, now coming to the next question, question number 5. Question number 5. 1 minute. So next question. Question 5. So you only have to do. I will not do. I just give you some hint only. Identify the triangle. That is the hint. This time I will not identify the triangle also. You only identify the triangle. I will not mark anything. But after identifying the triangle, you have to use the basic proportionality theorem in that particular triangle. First this triangle, then this triangle, and then equate them. What are the results? And you will get the result for this is the converse of BPT. This the question is based on converse of BPT. Okay. First you have to apply BPT only these two. Then you will get some result out of these two and these two final result. Then you have to apply the converse of BPT and prove this one. Okay. Identify the three triangles are involved here. So identify the triangle and start doing work. First identify the triangle, mark the triangle. You want me to mark the triangle? I am not marking it. Okay, you mark yourself.
sir.
First draw the diagram in your copy. Same diagram, draw it in your copy first. Then mark the triangles yourself. Then do it. And then you raise your hand after doing. No need to tell me the triangle. You just to solve it. So Nishant, Mahalakshmi, Janin, Shubayu, Sri Varsha, you have done very good. Vishal, okay. Others also please do it.
Finish, sir.
Okay, completed. What others? Akshadi, Gomati, Kashi, Zentil, Pranav, Partha, Shivani, Vamsi. Have you done? Hmm. Okay, I think people have done. Understanding. Okay. So one time just I'll tell you. So DE is parallel to OQ now. That means PE by EQ is equal to PD by DO. And likewise, DF is parallel to OR. So we can say, oh, or we have to write the triangle first. I'll identify the triangle. Okay. This triangle and then another triangle. This triangle. So PE by EQ is equal to PD by DO. Then in another triangle, PD by DO is equal to PF by FR. So PF by FR equal to PE by EQ. That's all. From 1 and 2, we can say these two are equal. And when these two are equal, that means what? By corollary, in the big triangle, triangle PQR, you have to write in triangle PQR, by the corollary or 6.2 theorem, EF is parallel to QR. Proved. In the big triangle also you have to mention in exam. Okay. Triangle also you have to mention in exam. Don't sleep in my class here. Some of you are sleeping also. Kashi is sleeping, Senthil sleeping, Gomati is sleeping. So please don't sleep in my class. If you're not understanding or not want to attend, I can leave also. Okay. Okay. Now coming to no, you cannot write a theorem 6.2. You have to write the statement in exam here. Okay. I am removing here. Those who are sleeping, I am removing. Okay. All are awake only. Okay. Now coming to question number 6th. 5th is over now. 6th question. So I think remaining questions you can all try, right? 6 to 10. We can try, we can discuss in next class. Try this 6 to 10 also.
Yes, sir.
In fact, do from question number 1 to question 10, sit half an hour and do it. First you do 6 to 10. You will have more interest in doing that. 1 to 5, if you want, you can revise it one time, please. Okay. So I'll give you some extra problems today. I will tell you now. Just wait, okay? Don't write BPT theorem, basic proportionality theorem, converse of BPT. Don't write all those things. I don't guarantee marks for those things, okay? If you write those things, God grace, sometimes you get marks or not get marks also. So please write the entire theorem fully as it is what is given in NCERT, okay? Whenever you are using any theorem. So I'll give you some homework, some similar problems from board exam point of view. So you can do it. So you are having school. What time you are having school now?
8:30, sir.
8:30, sir.
8:30, sir.
8:30. Oh, 8:30 only. So you can try some more problem now at least. What is this? So question number 700. Theorem 6.1, prove that line drawn through the midpoint of one side of the triangle is parallel to another side and bisects the third side. This is all midpoint now. So you can prove it. I have to prove it. You can do it. You have to draw the triangle and they are telling that it is parallel. That line is parallel to the third side. Na? So you have to use the basic proportionality theorem. And they are also telling it's midpoint. Midpoints means both the sides will be equal, right? That only they are asking. It is bisecting the third side. There is a triangle. And question number 7, I am telling. This is one side and this is a midpoint they are telling. That means this will be equal to this because it is parallel by basic proportionality theorem. This is a midpoint. So these two equal to this. So obviously this will also be equal to this. That only you have to prove. So what you have to do in exam now, you have to write this type of questions now. You have to write a given to prove and proof like that. Okay. What is given? Given that DE is parallel to BC like that you have to write in exam. Okay. And then you have to say that. And also it is given that D is the midpoint. Therefore AD is equal to DB like that you have to write. Okay. Then you write to prove. To prove now that E is the midpoint, right? E is the midpoint. Or A is equal to EC you want to prove. Then you use a proof. And proof you tell that DE is parallel to BC. Therefore AD by DB is equal to A by EC. And already you know that AD is equal to DB. Therefore these two will get cancelled. Therefore EA is equal to EC. Okay, that's all proved. Number 6. 6th or 7th? 7th. You can try doing it yourself without seeing it. You can write in your copy without seeing it. You can see the question and do it without seeing the answer. Once you see, go through it, what we are doing. So they are given that D is the midpoint and this is parallel to this. Prove that E is also the midpoint. Obviously, it will be midpoint because they are dividing in the same ratio. Na? If this is getting divided in 1:1 ratio, this also will be get dividing in 1:1 ratio only. That only they are asking us to prove that E is the midpoint. Okay. That you can prove anytime, anyway. Understanding. I think you understand all of you, right? So now coming to 6th, 7th also we are done. I think remaining you can refer from your notes also before notes. ABCD is a trapezium. This 9th also you can try now. Just to try it once. 9th question. Draw the diagram ABCD trapezium and show the parallel lines. Mark them parallel with the arrow. AB is parallel to CD. And then draw the diagonals also. And then you identify which triangles you have to apply the basic proportionality theorem. If you draw the trapezium now and you draw mark it parallel also and then join the diagonals also. Okay, they told now join the diagonals. You have to join the diagonal. Then you identify two triangles where you have to apply the basic proportionality theorem. Actually, you have to do some construction here. Okay, you have to do one construction here. What construction you know? A line you have to draw parallel to AB and CD passing through O. You have to draw one line parallel to AB and CD passing through O and name it something M and N. And then you have to apply the basic proportionality theorem 2 times. One in this triangle where OM is parallel to AB, and another time basic proportionality theorem in this triangle. Or sorry, one in this triangle. From that you will get this, this, and this. And then you can apply in this triangle. CO and DO they are telling us. CO, DO. And AO, BO. AO, BO. So this and this only, I think, because wherever BO, CO, DO is coming, na, that you triangle you can apply. So again, I will, now you got some idea, na? I'll tell you again. This is a trapezium. Then join the diagonals. Okay. Join the diagonals and draw one line parallel to AB and CD. And then you take the two triangles. Which two triangles you will take? This triangle. Apply the basic proportionality theorem. Okay. And AO by BO, CO by DO. And then this triangle. Why we have to take these two triangles? Because we have to take the triangles in which one side is common, so that that side is eliminated. Now in both the triangles, this side AD is coming. This triangle also side AD is coming. Understand? This triangle also side AD is coming. And this triangle also what is coming? Side AD is coming. So it will get eliminated in the two equations so that we can get this one. Understand? Why we are taking these two triangles, this triangle and this triangle. So now you please try it yourself. You can try it. Draw the trapezium like this. Name it ABCD. Join the diagonals. Then mark the point and then draw the side which is parallel to the both the sides M and N. Then take two times two triangle. One time you take this triangle, triangle ABD, and apply the basic proportionality theorem. Second time you take the triangle again should have AD. So triangle ADC. Both sides should have ADC, this triangle. Mark it with blue color. Two times you have to apply the BPT. Apply it and just tell me whether you're getting the answer or not. Both time you should keep AM upon MD in the top. Second time you have to, okay, so that you can equate them. AM upon MD equal to BO upon DO. Second time AM upon MD equal to AO upon OC. Over. Both the time AM upon MD is there now, you can cancel it and get the final answer. So after doing it, you raise your hand, okay? After drawing the diagram yourself, try to do it yourself without seeing and get the answer. This is the trapezium. Join them. This is the point O. Draw one line parallel to AB and CD. Apply the BPT two times. One time here and one time in this triangle. AM upon MD equal to BO upon DO. Again AM upon MD equal to AO upon CO. Then we can prove what is there asking. AM by MD will get eliminated. Raise your hand if you have completed. Varsha, Aishwarya, Shubhayush, Jyoti, Vishal, Kashi, Nishant, Senthil, Jainin, Shri Varsha, Shivani, Kishore. These people have done. Vishnu. Partha. Okay. What about others? Others have done? Mahalakshmi. Okay then. Then can you try the 10th problem? 10th is reverse of it actually. 10th is reverse. So I hint only. Then you can also try that. 10th question. In 10th also we have to do the construction. Same construction. Okay. Same construction. Draw the trapezium. Draw the trapezium. And join the diagonals. Okay. Then one construction you have to do. That is draw the line parallel to AB and CD. Like this. Okay. That's all. Now what you do is you take any one side, AO by AO BO. Don't think about AO BO. It will not be in the same side. Otherwise, you just rearrange it. AO by CO equal to BO by DO. Rearrange it. So you take where AO and OC is there. The triangle in which AO and OC is there. This is the triangle. This triangle in which AO and OC is there. And you already telling that this line is, suppose this line is parallel to CD. Suppose MN is parallel to CD. You are taken initially. MN is parallel to CD. It is not parallel. It is okay. We are not told that it's a trapezium. So it's not parallel to both AB and CD. If it is parallel to both AB and CD, then it's a trapezium. We are not telling that. We are telling MN is parallel to CD. And we are taking triangle ADC. And we are telling only it is parallel to CD. We are not telling it is parallel to AB. That we have to prove actually. So if it is parallel means we can write AM by MD is equal to AO by CO. We can write it. Okay. AM by MD is equal to AO by CO. We can write. Because of the BPT. We can write it. Because it is parallel to CD. And already it is given that AO by CO equal to what? BO by DO. That means AM by MD should also be equal to what? Should be equal to what? Should be equal to BO by DO, because already we told that AO by CO is equal to given, it is given. So AM by MD should also be equal to, because AM by MD is AO by CO. If it is equal means by converse of BPT, we can say that MN is also parallel to AB. MN is parallel to AB by converse of BPT. In the which triangle you have to tell? Triangle also you have to tell. AM by MD and BO by DO. Triangle ABD. We can say that MN is parallel to AB. Or MO or MN, whatever you tell, because it is the same line only, is parallel to AB. So again, I will repeat one time. What you have to do is, the triangle is given to you, ABCD. Very important, okay? And this is also there, this one, and this point O. Then you have to do one construction. But this time the construction is different. This time you have to say that MN is parallel to BC only, not both, because it's a trapezium. It's not a trapezium. We have to prove that. To prove that it's a trapezium, we have to do ABCD is a trapezium. Trapezium we have to prove means opposite sides are parallel. We have to prove. So this is the construction. Then proof. Proof na, one time you apply BPT in the triangle ADC. AM by MD is equal to AO by CO. And then already it is given that AO by CO is equal to BO by OD. Something is given na. AO by CO is equal to BO by OD is given already. Therefore, if this is there, we can say that AM by MD is equal to what? BO by OD. In which triangle? Triangle ABD. Okay. Once it is given in triangle ABD, therefore by converse of BPT, we can say that MO or MN is parallel to AB. Therefore, we can say that AB is parallel to CD because MN is also parallel to BC. The MN is parallel to CD. So therefore, AB is parallel to CD. Okay, understood now? So just see that and try to do it yourself. Maybe they may not ask this much difficult question, but they may ask also. Okay, so just we have to be prepared. Okay. So just completing, after completing, please raise your hand after that. Okay. So I am giving one exercise as homework. Okay, you can. I'll show you that. Then you can solve at home. This from RS Agrawal. This is a normal question. RS Agrawal has from board level only questions. You can try this. Huh? So 13 questions are there. You can try. Okay. Simple questions only. You can
Sir,
try.
you send PDF, sir, please, sir.
Definitely. PDF I am going to send. Exercise 7A. If I send the entire book, you can take that or only this one you want. This one I will send. Okay.
Entire book
And,
you can send, sir.
and book also I'll send. This also you can. So exercise 7A. Try it. Some questions appear to be new type. Only one or two questions may be somewhat different. Otherwise, normal only. Okay, so do it. Okay, it's 13 questions. Okay, then thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Then devise one time. First you solve full NCERT. Okay, one time. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Huh? What about you, Senthil? Are you understanding? Okay, thank you.